Outside Cleveland, Ohio, PT Tech builds parts for all kinds of heavy equipment.
Everything from a clutch that goes in a submarine to various mining and processing.
Doug Herr is head of sales for the company's AeroTorque division. Ohio ranked only 26th in U.S. wind power capacity last year. So Herr says Ohioans may not know the part that wind power really plays here.
They look around and see very few wind turbines and say, there's not much wind business in the U.S. But what they don't realize is there's companies making gears, there's companies making specialized clutches like us.
And demand for those companies' products is growing. Utilities added more renewable energy generation than fossil fuels in 4 of the last 5 years.
When you talk about the growth of renewables, and particularly the growth of wind, it's going to drive domestic manufacturing jobs, and that's gold.
But while President Trump's America First energy plan backs oil, gas, and coal, it makes no mention of renewables. Herr says that's a mistake.
If we don't step up and lead and move into the future on this, these jobs are moving to China, these jobs are moving to India. They already have.
5 of the world's top 10 wind turbine makers and 5 of the top 6 solar panel companies are Chinese. And Beijing strongly supports its renewable energy industry, says China expert Renping Song with the World Resources Institute.
China actually sees a very good global economic opportunities to export this green technology because every country will want to have them.
Song adds that the government is also investing in wind and solar to help clean up the country's toxic air pollution. It's not clear that the United States will pull back from renewables. Rick Perry, Trump's pick for energy secretary, flagged his green credentials at his confirmation hearing.
During my time as governor, Texas took the national lead in wind energy development, now produces more wind, as Senator Cornyn reminded you of, than 5 countries.
Plus, the cost of wind power has fallen 41% since 2008. Solar is down 64%. They now compete with fossil fuels on price. That's why Doug Herr is confident about the future.
Whether or not you're a believer or not believer in global warming, the economics wins.
And that could mean a win for wind power, for U.S. workers, and for the climate. Steve Baragona, VOA News, Sharon Center, Ohio.